What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Lockdown 23 and 1. Today, we're going to be traveling to El Salvador to witness a brand new mega prison. And I must say, this is a prison like I've never seen before. It's kind of like the prisons you would see here, just on a larger scale. I got some clips showing how they're going to transport these individuals and a little bit of a closer look inside this prison. I'm not going to lie, it looks like something out of your nightmares. But if you enjoy this content, all things lockup and crime related, this is where you want to be. Hit that like, subscribe, notification bell before you leave, and check out the playlist with over 1,300 videos for you to start watching today. Alright, here we go. And one thing I want you to do as you watch this clip is really put yourself in these people's shoes. I'm going to break down certain things that you might not recognize, but I do. Now, this is what I see before I press play, okay? And just to break things down a little bit. Look how close together these individuals are, okay? During shakedowns that I've seen, you have to be very close to the next individual as well, but you're not going to just be in your boxers, and you're not going to be forced to have your head touching the other man's back. In some higher level prisons, I've heard of them getting pretty much touching. Of course, they got cuffs behind their back, but also, if you look closely, their ankles. This is a lot of handcuffs. I believe they're going to be transporting 2,000 inmates to this new mega prison. But when you go through transports or shakedowns in American prisons, you're going to be shackled from wrist to ankle as well. Now keep in mind, it might look similar to how things run over here a bit, but it really comes down to the inmates and their brutality. Some of the most gruesome videos I've ever seen came out of an El Salvador prison. Man, I hate that low echo of multiple people in a cell block. I still got about 4 pairs of white drawers from the penitentiary upstairs right now. Now look, look at these cell blocks. The cell doors are massive. They're gonna show better angles to this, but that's a lot of cuffs, man. But you see how each guard, it looks like a lot of them have masks on and nightsticks in their hand. Let's pause it right here. Look at those bars in the cell blocks. They're huge. I've never seen nothing like that. But at the moment, it seems like they got complete control of everybody. And I know without a doubt that they got more than just nightsticks to keep you in check. One of them is solitary confinement. We're going to see what that looks like as well. The definition of no sunlight. As brutal as it sounds, though, keep in mind, man, the more brutal the punishment, the more it deters people from doing it. At least it would for me. I don't know about you. Is that a bird? Oh, those are drones! Man, El Salvador. They're really stepping it up, huh? Let's check out this technique they got going on here. Okay, they're going single file around this rip curl wave design. It's pretty much a barricade so that they can't run anywhere else but inside this cell. Keep in mind, they're barefoot as well.
Adelante. Hay que mover a Héctor adelante. Ya le aviso si se regresa.
This is kind of like history in the making right here for El Salvador. It's probably going to steamroll a bunch of other countries do the same thing. Yeah, they got a strategy for sure. These guys are moving fast too, man. Almost as though they know for a fact they don't want to get out of line. this is wild, man. And another thing I forgot to mention is you see how their heads are remaining staying down. Well, shakedowns that I've been through are kind of similar to that. When they face you towards a wall and you can't look behind you, they won't allow you to watch them shake down nothing. So you're just sitting there facing the wall, you know, and if you happen to look up, look behind you, there'll probably be a couple COs right next to you to grab you up and take you to the side pocket. This is the cuff removal. Some of these guys got zip ties. They ran out of cuffs, I guess. Man, this is definitely a major transport. For a lot of these guys, it might be the last time they see the streets. I'm sure they got armored vehicles up. They got choppers watching to make sure everything goes as planned, but I'm sure they got vehicles down below as well following. Yeah, look, that was the big boy LMG. Watching this is hurting my lower back. Look at this, it's like a mega hanger.
Tope la cabeza a la espalda, tope la cabeza a la espalda. Tópese, tópese, tópese. Tópese, tópese. Tópele la frente, vive. Rápido, rápido.
So it seems like they're doing a more modern day registry of these inmates. Some of these countries, they don't be doing all this stuff. It's all still done by like Polaroids and paper.
The new complex, capable of holding 40,000 inmates,
It can hold up to 40,000 people. Oh my. The biggest prison I've ever been to, called Greensville, is one of the biggest ones in the country. Can hold up to 3,000 inmates, and that's like 10 buildings. 3,000, and this place can hold up to 40,000. This is literally one of the biggest prison moves in human history. My goodness.
to be the largest of its kind in the Americas. The president touring the facility, fully equipped with armed guards and prison staff, workshops for inmates to manufacture.
That's a puny looking little workshop, man. They got the maquitas out.
Inmates to manufacture goods, as well as dark isolation cells meant for solitary confinement and harsh punishment for, quote, anyone who tries to make any trouble.
He won't see the light of day, Mr. President. Jeez, that's a damn tomb.
With no mattresses to sleep on or even any visitors allowed.
That's about it. The rest of the story on that one's a little bit political, and I'm not here to get into that. Just want to give you a little view of this brand new mega prison. It's something like I've never seen before, but you know what? You're only going to see more of this stuff to come, trust and believe. Watching these videos and clips, y'all say it to me all the time in the comment section, but I feel the same way. It really makes me feel fortunate to be where I'm at. Prison is not where you want to be, not in El Salvador and not in America, nowhere. But as always, I salute to every last one who's been supporting me since the beginning, and everybody who's just now joining the lockdown compound. Y'all be easy, be safe, and stay free.